It's Trademark Tuesday for one basketball superstar. One of LeBron James's companies filed a trademark application for the phrase Taco Tuesday, and the move seeks to capitalize on James's viral Instagram videos where he very enthusiastically, I might add, eats tacos on Tuesdays. Take a look.
Y'all know what today is! Taco Tuesday! What is it, Bronny? It's Taco Tuesday!
Okay. Now, there's not much to say after that. I mean, I had tacos
Wow.
last night. I was that enthused, but it was Monday. All right, joining us now to discuss is Lichtman Law Managing Partner David Lichtman. And David, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. What are the odds that this gets through? Because we've all heard of Taco Tuesday before, right? I mean, it's something that's been out there, but his entertainment company is looking to use this phrase specifically when it comes to social media posts and things of that nature. Is that
Right.
key here?
Well, so in terms of advertising, there's a restaurant chain primarily in the West called Taco John's, who has been using Taco Tuesday since the 1970s and owns the trademark registration on Taco Tuesdays. However, their registration is limited to the restaurant area. However, when you go on their advertising, they say, hey, we own the trademark, and they have been very aggressive in enforcing their trademark. There's also a company in Las Vegas called Techno Taco Tuesdays, which
Doesn't sound like what he wants to do.
No, but they run events and they do social media and they have a blog and so forth. So I think it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to claim that he is the person who owns this thing that's been around since the 1930s.
Yeah.
David, when you say the restaurant Taco John's uses it in a restaurant, what does that mean? Like within just the restaurant?
Sure. So, for example, if I'm a restaurant here in New York and I want to have a promotion that says, come to my Mexican restaurant for Taco Tuesdays, Taco John's will come after me because I'm in the same exact area of goods and services that they are. Now, what LeBron James is trying to do is slightly different. However, as I mentioned, Taco John's has been very aggressive about trying to stop others. For example, there was a company that wanted to sell T-shirts using that phrase, and Taco John's went after them. So, because what a company is allowed to do if they own a trademark is they're allowed to expand into the natural zone of expansion.
Yeah,
These days, that's how do restaurants promote themselves? They do it on social media. They do it on blogs. They do it with audiovisual entertainment, including Taco John's own television advertising, which fall right within the spot that LeBron James is trying to trademark.
Especially if they want to launch a podcast or anything like that, since that's specifically here, and we look at the classification he's going after, podcasting services for Taco Tuesday, just one of them listed here. But how much does it change the fact that he is a celebrity? We talked about this before with Kim Kardashian. Right. The way that LeBron James is already so well known, he's been posting about Taco Tuesday on his account for quite some time. How does that change the fact versus just, say, some Joe Schmo off the street who wants to do the same thing?
Well, this might be a little bit different because Taco Tuesday is really ubiquitous, and restaurants use it. I looked on the internet. There's dozens of companies selling Taco Tuesday T-shirts. Yeah. I thought you guys were going to call me Coco, which was the craze from this past weekend.
The U.S. Open?
Right, where they had already the T-shirts, Call Me Coco, with the New Balance logo and so forth. And I said to my wife, I think Coco Chanel might have a problem with this.
Yeah.
So when you have multiple outlets all trying to use the same mark in a very crowded field, it's very difficult, A, to get the trademark office to give you the protection.
Sure.
But B, even if they give you that protection, it's going to be what we call very thin protection, which means he won't necessarily be able to stop others from doing that.
So our Taco Tuesday podcast still might have a chance here.
So bottom line, LeBron James is going to have to give up on his Taco Tuesday dreams.
Well,
what are the odds?
I know.
What
do we have to expect?
Right.
I never want to put a lawyer in a corner here, but what are the odds?
He can probably use it. What he probably can't do is protect against other people from also using it or from using similar things.
Yeah.
So he may not get a federal trademark registration, but also probably if Taco John's were to come after him and sue him, they probably wouldn't
too
be
messy.
successful.
The battle brewing. I can't wait before it's
not
King
worth
James.
it.
King James beat Taco John's.
I've never even heard of Taco John.
Well, now you have, and now it's working out quite well. I bet they're very happy they trademarked this before he did.
In my house, we have Pizza Wednesday.
Oh, there you go.
Really?
Better trademark it. You never know who's coming for that too. David Lichtman, thank you so much for taking the time. Always fascinating stuff. Love trademark stories.